Hello everybody, my name is Wilder, and I saw a game recently that actually quite a few of you have been mentioning in the comments of some of my videos, and I wanted to talk about it because it looks genuinely amazing. It's called Ova Magica. Put super simply, this game looks like a cross between the Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons games and Pokemon. It's a farming sim where you hatch these super cute slime-like creatures called blobs. There seem to be a ton of them, and they're all really cute. Here are a few of my favorites on screen now. A lot of them are really adorable and also have cool designs while also being kept simple, which is a really good thing. The simplicity is honestly what makes them so appealing. Hey everybody, Wilder here. This audio you're listening to right now is actually being recorded after this video was already finished. And I'm really sorry, but I actually finished the video before learning that there's a tech demo that you can go download right now for this game. If you're interested, you can go play this game for yourself right now. It's on the developer's website, I'll have a link in the description. They're looking for feedback on stuff like the battles, abilities, controls, all that good stuff. So make sure you go check it out and let them know what you think. Like I said, this video was made before I knew about the tech demo, so I haven't actually played the demo yet. But if you guys like this video, then maybe I'll make a first impressions video on the tech demo. Let me know. Anyway, sorry for the interruption, and enjoy the rest of the video. Link in the description, go check it out. Anyway, after that rude interruption I just had, before I get into blobs some more, I want to take a step back and look at the game itself. The first thing that really jumps out is how colorful and vibrant it is. Everywhere you look, the colors really pop. It also has a really cute chibi style that reminds me of Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. It definitely does this game favors, because it makes the blobs fit into the world really nicely. Also, the blobs really remind me of slimes from the game Slime Rancher, which is also really cute. Speaking of the visuals, by the way, in the trailer for the game, I'll call it wasn't labeled as a trailer, but I'll call it that. In the trailer, it showed off the different seasons in the game. And they all looked really good as well. I especially loved fall. I always love fall in video games. There are so many colors to play around with, and the leaves falling off the trees is so pretty. It ends up looking really storybook-like, especially in this game. It kind of surprised me to see the different seasons at first, but then I remembered this is a farming sim as well as a monster battler type game. So, on your farm, you'll be able to grow different crops and different fruit trees. As for the animals, there are none. It's all your blobs. Kind of like how the monsters replace animals in Rune Factory, the blobs take the place of your animals, so you're going to be taking care of them, feeding them, and giving them love. The blobs will also be able to help you out around the farm. In the trailer it showed one of them, the turtle shell one. Again, this one is super cute. It showed the turtle shell one watering a bunch of crops, so I'm guessing they'll have different types. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. And the types they have will have an effect on what they're able to do to help you out on the farm. Ooh, something big that I love, you can also breed them, which looks like such a cool mechanic because when you breed two blobs, the baby will actually look like a combination of the two parents. And all blobs can crossbreed, so I'm just sitting here imagining all the different combinations of blobs there are going to be. I love breeding in the Pokemon games, but this sounds like it's taking the idea from Pokemon and kind of going in a new direction with it, since the look of the new blobs will be unique, and they can all crossbreed. It's going to be a lot of fun to figure out which combinations work and look the best. Now, as for battling with your blobs, they'll be fighting in an active time battle system. The turn orders are all laid out on this action bar. If you ever played a game like Child of Light, that's what this reminds me of. This is actually a really cool battle system. When one of your blobs gets attacked, it throws them back a bit on the bar. And in some cases, stronger attacks can even cancel the blob's attack for that turn if it falls too far on the bar. It's a really cool and engaging system, and based on the footage shown already, it looks like it's going to fit in here really well. Like I said, the battle system, it's fun, it's engaging, and I don't see it in a ton of games anymore, so I'm really glad that it's in here. Now, the blobs all have different types as well, just like Pokemon, like I said before. And a ton of really cool moves, like this one where these flowers drop these petal bombs from the sky. The animation is really cool, and it makes me really want to see the rest of the moves as well, because if they all look like this, then using every move for the first time is going to be a real surprise. I'm very excited to see if a lot of the other moves are like this, or if this is just for some special type of moves. Either way, it still looks cool. Anyway, in this game, your blobs don't actually get experience from battles themselves. For them to gain experience and grow stronger, you have to pet them, feed them, and have them use certain special skills in battles. Now this is interesting. You'll basically be making the blobs stronger the same way you would build friendship with your animals in other farming sims. The only difference here is that they actually fight. The fact that you won't get experience from battles themselves is a little worrying to me, just a little bit, just because I don't want the battles to be kind of for nothing, but I'm sure it'll be fine. The battles already look like a ton of fun. I just get worried when I see turn-based battles with no experience, the traditional way. There are ways for these systems to work well though, and at the end of the day, as long as it's fun, there won't be too much of a problem. Plus, you need to go into battles and have your blobs use special skills anyway, so that already gives quite a bit of purpose to battles to begin with, and who knows what else we'll get from battles as well. I'm sure it'll be fine. Besides, I already really like what I see. Like I said, as long as it's fun, there won't be a problem. There are also expeditions you can go on, though. There are these dungeons you can go to that have rare treasures and even eggs that you can take home to hatch new blobs. The dungeons can change every time you enter them, and at the end are big blob bosses who guard rare eggs. I really hope the rare blobs have special skills, or looks to them that are clearly distinct from the regular blobs, so that I can breed them as well and have super crazy combination blobs. Anyway, the expeditions look like they'll add a lot of replayability to the game, and just a lot to the game in general. I can't wait to see more of the bosses and the different dungeons. There's a ton that can be done with this idea. This is a really cool idea. Now, speaking of replayability, there are going to be marriage candidates. Well, I assume marriage. There are 2 girls shown on the Steam page for this game right now that you'll be able to talk to and give gifts to. Their names are Jade and Ruby. They both look very cute in their artwork, and I cannot wait to meet them along with the rest of the bachelors/bachelorettes. I mean, I assume marriage candidates? Taking inspiration from farming games, it would make sense. I think it's safe to say. Something that happened while I was recording this audio, actually, is that the developer has said that because of popular demand, they've added the option to play as a girl. So I'm sure we'll be getting to see bachelors in the future as well. If nothing else, you can play as a girl now, which is also super cool. Anyway, last but certainly not least is crafting. This is a big one for me. You can gather resources in this game, like rocks and lumber, and you can build furniture, like chairs and tables, to place in your home. Or you can make actual equipment, like a scarecrow, to place on your farm. It looks like there's going to be quite a bit of furniture and customization when it comes to decorating, and it looks like a lot of fun. It reminds me a lot of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I mean, of course it does. But I loved crafting and decorating in that game, so I have high hopes for this game and its systems. If nothing else, the style of the game is so cute, and that carries over to the furniture as well. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw all this info about the game, like putting furniture in my house and decorating it, this was one of the things I was the most hyped about. I guess that's the Animal Crossing fan in me going crazy for it, but it got me even more hyped than I already was, so this is a huge plus for me. So this game looks amazing to me, and I can't wait for it to come out. But the thing that kind of sucks about that is it isn't coming out until early 2022. That's what it says on Steam, which is a really long time for now. I mean, it's only a year, I guess. It feels like a really long time, at least for us. Probably not for the developers, but for us it does. Despite the fact that it's not coming out for a while, it does have a Steam page up with a ton of info, and you can wishlist it right now if you'd like. I'll put a link in the description that leads to the Steam page, so make sure you go check it out for yourself. I'll also put a link to the website where there's a bunch of screenshots, videos, and social media links as well. What surprises me the most about this game, though, is how fun it looks even though it's still so far away, and will be in development for quite a while. It's coming along really nicely if you ask me, and I can't wait to see it evolve over the next year and a bit. Since this game is still in the early stages of development, I'm sure that a lot will probably change or be added, so remember that this is the information I have at this time in development. On the other hand, though, I still want to know what you think about the game. Do you think it'll be awesome, or are there things that you see so far that maybe worries you? Let me know in those comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. All links are down in the description, along with the names of my wonderful, amazing patrons. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one.